I think that puts us where we want to be. Let's check my gifts one more time, see if there's anyone who needs a gift before we dive into some GBL. But I think we're just gonna dive in, play some Evolution Cup, try and find ourselves a winning set or two, and then we'll retire from this metagame in its entirety. But I did have a choose a team request for this team, and just so happens that this is the team I've been playing for the most part anyway. So, you know, I think I'm pretty happy to keep trying. You basically, what I have found thus far is that this team is fantastic against Charge-a-Bug. And if your opponent does not have a Charge-a-Bug, it is a much more difficult road to travel. That is not going to get us a game. That means we're not going to get a game. There we go. So, we want to see a lot of Charge-a-Bugs. We can still lose, but Charge-a-Bug is a Pokemon that we are very, very, very good against, and we'd like to see as many as possible. Golbat in the lead is fine. It's fine. I probably should have gone Dragonair here, but oh, that's bad. Okay, well, at least we won CMP there. Don't love it. But they're gonna, okay, they're gonna take shield advantage, which is fine. I don't know that I get the other Dragon Claw, though. I was hoping that we would actually get... Nope, we don't get it. Bummer. Was really hoping we would get what we needed there. We are in a bit of an awkward spot where... of course, they're going to shield that. Ooh, do they go... No, I think they're gonna... I don't think they're Shadow Balling me, right? They're not Shadow Balling me, right? Yeah, okay, Poison Fang. We're not shielding these. I'm sorry. It's just not... Okay, perfect. Well, maybe not perfect, but... We're definitely gonna get their shield here. And then we're into this fight, which is not great. Don't get me wrong. Don't love it. Not optimal. Ooh, okay. I think that's the correct play there. Now the question is, does Body Slam kill him? If Body Slam doesn't kill him, then this was not the correct play and we needed more health. But... Body Slam does in fact kill them and we're fine. GG's. Oh boy. It was a little tight. It was a little tight. They were Golbat Double Dragon and we were Piloswine Double Dragon. What I have found is that there's a variety of Double Dragon teams out there. And depending on how the lead goes, you either win or you lose to them, right? That's kind of how it's been. Like, there's a lot of Double Dragon out there, and it gets very dicey. All right, Togetic. That's not optimal. They're on Fairy Wind, though, so... I can definitely eat the first move out of this. Right? Like... It's interesting so far that they haven't switched, which leads me to believe that maybe Piloswine is pretty good into their team, right? Piloswine's looking pretty good into their team. What do we do here? Unfortunately, like, we're gonna just more or less sacrifice this, because at the end of the day, the Togetic is just gonna farm it, right? So trading it for the Dragonair is fine. We're also up 2 shields now, so like I'm feeling pretty good about just spending those 2 shields in this matchup here if we need to. I'd rather not. I would so much rather come out of this with a shield, but because I think there's also a chance that this team is also double dragon, right? I think that's a real possibility. Nope, Vigoroth. Okay. Okay. This should be fine. Oh, we should have gone for high horsepower, though. We probably should have gone for high horsepower. But this will be fine. They can't kill me. I should come out with a body slam. Body slam should kill Togetic. We should be fine. Right? We should be fine. Yep. 2 games in a row, we've won the game by farming down something and body slamming with Dragonair for the win. Pretty clean, pretty easy for us, all things considered. All things considered, that worked out okay. So far, so good. We've caught two problematic leads with our Piloswine, where they would have really given us trouble in the back. So, and no Chargebugs yet. No Chargebugs yet. Oh, another Togetic. Okay. Okay. Oh, this one's on Steel Wing though. So this is a little bit more effective as a it's actually putting some fast move damage on us. The downside is it's much slower when it comes to charge moves. So like, while they can certainly put some pressure on us, we can definitely get both of their shields, provided they don't boost here. Okay. Okay. Into Vig. That's fine. That's fine. We'll find a way to make this work still. Evan hit Legend a little while ago, yeah. I don't remember when. But yeah, he hit Legend. Okay. And no, this is not fantastic for us, right? Like, we're not in love with this. But if they're going to try and Steel Wing farm me, even at double resisted, these are going to put some more damage on them, right? And if they're not careful, I might even be able to get a lethal one at the end here. Right? Like, it's going to be pretty interesting to see if we... oh, come on. So close. Ooh, do we shield this, though? Ugh. I could have taken that. All right, the second Ancient Power I don't care about. Unfortunately, yeah, I don't think I can kill this. I don't think I can kill this. They've still got a shield, so yeah, they got us. GG's. All right. I think that there might have been a way for us to win that one, but just a little too... They just managed their energy really well. Hey, David. No, I've not gotten a legendary from a GBL reward this entire season, but I also just don't care. I just assume that they don't exist now, and it's not a motivator for me to play the game, so I just assume they don't exist. Dragonair, sure. It's actually not as bad a matchup as I think folks think it is. Is actually a winnable matchup for Dragonair if they stick it out. It doesn't win the zeros. I'll tell you one, it doesn't win. It doesn't win the zeros. So I wouldn't say it wins all evens. It just wins a lot of evens. You definitely don't win the zero. You're not one-shotting me with Aqua Tail, and you're definitely not surviving an avalanche. That's not... Zeros is evens, 20. So it doesn't win all evens. It wins any scenario where you both shield and you keep it even. That is a different scenario. What do we do here? So I'm going to go here. I think we're going to... Do we shield this? Yeah, sure. I'm going to farm it. Oh, they get both. Damn. Okay. It's fine. I can take a body slam. And again, like, if they're just going to bring Dragonair back, then it's dead, right? Ah, clever. Clever choice there, friendo. Oh, but actually, this might not work out for me unless we, Okay. Luckily, we're a couple dragon breaths ahead of them. Hey, look, it's another game. Another Dragonair body slam victory. GG's. I thought there was a high probability that they were going to do the show the Dragonair and duck play, right? Which they basically did, which was basically, I'll bring the Dragonair in, but I'll try and switch and catch the avalanche. What I kind of wagered was that most of the stuff that could catch the avalanche probably didn't want to take an avalanche. But I still was like, I can afford to be a little bit cautious about this. Just a little. We're BSing our way up the ranks. Oh, Steve, that's good. That's good. That's a title right there. That's a title right there. I have to remember that one. I have to try and remember that one. Okay, well, the Vigoroth lead is our first genuinely less than great lead, right? What do I expect? I expect that my opponent is going to throw a body slam and then switch to their own Dragonair. That's pretty much how this always goes. And I'm okay with that. Hey, what a surprise. This is a curse I told you. I told you. Unfortunately, like, this is just the sequencing. So, what we're going to do is be a little bit... I don't want to take an Aqua Tail, but... I'm going to be a little greedy here. Can we do this the way I want to, which is farm them after taking the Aqua Tail? There we go. High horsepower the Vig. And then hopefully they either don't shield this or we sweep with the Komodo. Okay. Can we Komodo sweep? Aha! It's very awkward, isn't it? It's very awkward. I think the thing that's working for us is I think my opponent dropped a turn. Right? So we actually got to throw a Dragon Claw without giving up a Dragon Tail. Which let us get 2 off without dying. So, don't know exactly why my opponent dropped a turn there. Not really sure. Not gonna worry about it. That's if they noticed. That's if they noticed. I certainly noticed. I certainly noticed that my opponent seemingly dropped a turn.